We're back! The Raven, Chapter 1. We are on the Orient Express. I'm having so much fun, especially with all the Agatha Christie references, which I am seeing at least. And we have, we are playing Constable Zellner. We have his heart pills, his wallet, a pencil that we kind of picked up. Oops. Detective story. Read a newspaper. We have a newspaper. And we have the Baroness's purse, which we are going to give back to her, maybe, when we open the door.
Oh, Inspector, did you find the Baroness's purse?
Yes, I did.
Indeed. You did? Out of my way, James.
Look at her.
Oh, wunderbar. Tremendous work, Inspector.
Constable, Baroness. Constable Anton Jakob Zellner at your service. May I ask you where this beautiful train is taking you?
To the madhouse, I'm afraid.
Oops.
One is close to the brink of insanity with this constant shaking and rattling.
Have you ever tried flying, Baroness?
Do you know how little luggage one is permitted upon an aeroplane?
Yes.
It defies all reason and good taste.
Have you heard about the burglary at the British Museum?
Heard about it? I'm directly affected by it.
How so?
I'm in charge of the Friends of the British Museum. And for your information, I'm financing the exhibition.
Exhibition? What exhibition?
The exhibition in Cairo. Where did you think we were going? The eyes of the Sphinx were supposed to be exhibited together for the first time in decades. Now that one of them is gone, the exhibition will be rather less sensational than we'd hoped.
On the other hand, there's a chance that all the uproar will generate more attention, and that the exhibition will still be a great success.
Perhaps. But we wanted to show them both together. That was the whole point.
Can you tell me anything about your fellow passengers, Baroness?
No, not really. I could hardly care who's penned up in here with me. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Lucien is here, the professor. Poor fellow. The eye of the Sphinx that was stolen belonged to his collection.
Professor Lucien is an Egyptologist.
But of course. As director of the Egyptian department of the British Museum, he has to be. The whole burglary thing really upset him. Director Thomas told me he was a nervous wreck.
I'll take my leave of you now, Baroness, and I do hope your journey becomes more bearable.
Ha! Yes, indeed, Inspector.
Constable. James?
Let's see, we got more on. There we go. Baroness von Trappett said that Professor Lucien is an Egyptologist and also head of the museum's Egyptian department. The stolen eye of the Sphinx was under his preview. He mentioned none of that to me. He lied to me. In fact, what's he hiding? Let's see, Baroness. Nothing new. Nothing purse. Nothing new. Cool. Now, we shall go talk to Matt's mother, Mrs. Miller, I'm guessing, and see if we can borrow a hairpin from her.
Mrs. Miller?
Yes?
Seriously, isn't Mrs. spelled M-R-S? M-S is just Miss, right? Confused.
Please excuse my unusual request, but Matt said you have some hairpins. Could I borrow one?
One of my hairpins?
It's a long story. It would be a big help.
Well, if you really need one.
Go ahead, Mary. The constable won't do it any harm. Will you, Mr. Zellner?
Of course not, madam.
No. Of course not.
Is this one okay?
It'll do nicely, madam. How very kind of you. Goodbye, Mrs. Miller.
Goodbye, Constable.
Ooh. We're gonna go lock picking. Yeah. Doctor, we're not here. Shh.
And suddenly, it's me who's the thief on the train.
Minigame? Nope.
Whoops. That was easier than expected. Batteries, a toothbrush, shaving brush. But not the key to the compartment door. Just this one. Too small for
It's
the
for the
door,
box
but
outside.
it might still
It's for
be
the
useful.
box outside. It's totally for the box outside. Yeah. How do we leave? How do we leave? I don't remember how we leave. Oh, there we leave. Okay, cool. I was like, I want to leave. Oh, okay. I would just try, you know, if I double click, it'll go faster. Okay! Yeah! We'll be able to unlock his door, I hope. With the stuff in here, maybe?
That's it. There we go. This should help.
Cool. We have got a pliers. Oh, a pair of pliers. Sorry, not 8 pliers. 1 plier. All these baggage thingies. Everywhere. Yes, let's see here. Alright, Lucien. Wait, whoa. Okay. Who's that? Cool. Let's open his door first. And then we'll go see who that person was.
I bet I could really get a grip on the boat with these.
Well, come on then, hurry up.
Oh, there we go.
Hello?
I barely left the window ajar.
Nothing to see.
That ghost that Matt saw. That ghost that Matt saw. Oops.
Ah,
Are you okay?
yes, fine.
Do you have any idea why the door was locked?
I don't know. Maybe the constant vibrations caused the lock to lock itself.
You can't possibly believe that.
Well, then what's your theory?
The conductor could have locked it from the outside. On the other hand, it could have been someone here in the compartment who locked the door from the
I
inside.
believe that more.
Who? And where have they gone?
Window.
They could have climbed out
Because
there.
Matt saw a
Who would be
ghost.
that
Matt saw a
insane?
ghost.
You tell me, Professor.
Matt saw a ghost. It was totally that. He has the same haircut as Poirot. Well, you know, that's. Actually, I guess it's a fairly common haircut, so whatever.
So, what are you hiding in your bag? What do you have that would be worth stealing?
No, nothing.
No valuables?
Certainly not. Not on my salary.
It was enough for a first-class compartment on a luxury train.
That's my business.
You're playing a dangerous game, Professor Lucien.
I bet he has the real Eye of the Sphinx, and they're guarding a fake. That's my theory, anyway.
I believe you and the inspector do know each other.
What makes you think that?
It seems like the two of you are running a haulage company specializing in safes.
I won't comment on that. It's a matter of international importance.
Tell me, Professor, would you happen to have a key in your briefcase? And if so, would it still happen to be there?
Then all would be as it should.
That's what we hope, at least.
Oh, maybe it just
All
has
the
key.
same,
Alright.
it would have been a simple matter for a thief to make an impression of it. Right, Professor?
Oh.
Oh, damn. Burn.
And the break-in? It wasn't an issue for you? Even though you're the head of the department where it occurred?
All right. The burglary was most upsetting. And shocking. And I didn't know what to do, okay?
And you couldn't just tell me that.
The fewer people who know about it, the better. I can't trust anyone.
You're not only going to Venice, are you? Could it be that your journey will continue? All the way to Egypt, perhaps? I'm on your side. But the more you lie to me, the more difficult you make my job. I'd like to look around a bit.
Of course.
There he is. He's in the window.
Assuming there really was someone in the compartment, and he climbed out the window, where's he gone?
Matt saw a ghost. I'm telling you, it's important. The ghost he saw was totally the person who wasn't here.
Wow. That's a very nice fountain pen. Pricey.
If you'd managed to decode hieroglyphics that boggled the best minds of the last 3,000 years, you'd have received a gift like that as well.
Ha!
I really wonder what the professor is hiding from me. But I can't just rifle through the luggage of innocent citizens. This is the 60s.
Yeah, sure.
The Bible, Grimm's fairy tales, Moby Dick, and gin, whiskey, and rum. All classics.
I could go for Grimm's fairy tales. The other two books, nah, not my thing.
No, nothing interesting.
Really, they have like their own freaking water supply and like toothbrush thing. What? Is this for real? Luxury trade indeed. Okay, are we missing anything?
Professor Lucien?
Yes?
Oh, nothing.
Well, good.
Okay.
Okay, so is there anything more we can do in here?
Did the burglar leave any clues?
Ah, there we go.
Here's something. Might be fingerprints.
There we go. Something I could have missed. I don't have anything to deal with that.
Tough to make out, but I do believe there are some prints on the window. If I had a forensics kit, I could make the prints visible with carbon powder.
Yes, I need something. Okay. So I did not miss that.
They're tough to make out. If I
Okay,
had...
good. So I didn't miss that. Could have easily have done that. So we need something
Goodbye, Professor.
like
Goodbye.
carbon powder. Something. Okay. So let's go this way.
I'll inform the authorities in Venice.
Okay. Cool. Talk to Matt. See if he has something new to say. Just because we can.
Hey, Matt. The violinist really did steal a purse. Well observed.
I knew it! I bet he's got more stuff planned. I'll stay here and keep an eye on him secretly, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Good. Yeah, I was like, can I go this way? Look at the door.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Cool.
The butler, this James,
Ah.
seems to have escaped the Baroness.
It's him.
Good day to you, sir.
Can I be of any assistance, sir?
I wanted to ask you a few questions. Where did you and the Baroness board the train?
In Paris, sir. The Baroness was there on behalf of a charity that she supported for many years.
So you weren't in London when they broke into the British Museum?
We may have been, actually. We left for Dover bright and early the morning after the burglary. But it was in Paris when we first heard of it. The morning paper in London didn't mention the unfortunate event, sir.
And just 2 days later, you're on a train bound for Switzerland. The Baroness certainly gets around.
Indeed, sir. We are practically always on the go.
What can you tell me about the Baroness?
Nothing, sir. A butler does not tattle.
He's good at his job.
If you'll pardon a rather odd question, are you really named James? That would be a lucky coincidence in your line of work.
My name, sir, is Clive Alfred Inch.
Your second name is Alfred, yet the Baroness calls you James.
Butler names.
Madam considers James to be the only forename suited to a butler, sir.
Yep. That's a butler name references right there.
Isn't butler an odd choice of career? Butler? Many would say it's a strange job.
It is true that I am one of a dying breed, sir. The war claimed a generation of butlers.
Have you been to war as well?
Indeed, sir. I was a groom for a cavalry officer.
When you British talk about war, one is never sure which war you mean. It seems the situation hasn't changed much since the 30 Years' War, has it?
Shrapnel from a bomb dropped by a Fokker would not have wounded me in the 30 Years' War, sir.
No, of course not. Goodbye, James. Or Alfred.
Alright, so let's see, the 30-Year War was... So that's something to do with... Africa, India? Oh, sorry. No. I think the door was locked from the inside, and that whoever locked it escaped through the window. If I'm right, then there really is a thief on the train. That's also a locked compartment. Would you please, like... Okay, here. Here is James. Okay, James suffered an injury to his right arm. Says it's a war wound. Seems like the arm isn't completely lame, but he can't move it much. He makes do as best as he can. Weird here, but sure. Can we, look at the booklet?
I don't think he can tell me anything more of interest.
Cool. So there's nothing more to do here. Now then, next question is, what do we do? Can you tell me more about the ghost, Matt? No?
Hey, Matt. The violin.
Okay, cool. So I don't see that much more to do in here. Let's, go and, I don't know, talk to some other peeps. Yeah, we need, something powderish.
I don't think the Baroness has any more information for me.
Okay,
and
cool.
she's not the most pleasant conversationalist either.
Meh. So picky, dude. So picky.
Pardon me, sir.
We could have used you a few minutes ago.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he here now? Oh my jeez, a beast.
Excuse me, Lady Westmacott.
Constable Zellner, how can I help you?
I was wondering if you might...
Sign your book, Constable Zellner?
If it isn't too much of an inconvenience.
Of course it's an inconvenience, but only a small one.
Aww. Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so very much. Another time. Farewell, Lady Westmacott.
Constable?
Let's see if we have
Mrs.
anything
Miller?
to say to Miss Miller.
Yes?
Ah, hairpin.
Thank you for your hairpin, Mrs. Miller. It really got me out of a jam.
Oh, really? That's good to hear. And thank you for bringing it back to me. Not everybody would have.
I'm a Swiss policeman, madam. I couldn't do otherwise even if I tried.
Ha! It's so
Goodbye,
funny.
Mrs. Miller.
Her American English in the middle of everyone
Goodbye,
else here.
Constable.
It really stands out. It's funny. Let's go talk to the doctor, and then we'll go back and, talk to the steward or whatever.
I'd better let him read his newspaper if I don't have any pressing questions.
Cool. Let's go back and see what the steward or whatever he is doing. Is he here? No? Nope. Cool. Let's see here. I thought there might be hints on this powder thing. Maybe we can go talk to, we have done a couple things. Maybe we should go talk to Legrand. Is his name right? Yeah, I think so. The Interpol dude.
Inspector Legrand?
Anything to report?
Yes, I think so.
I got Professor Lucien into his compartment using a pair of pliers.
Did you notice anything inside the compartment?
The window was open. Someone could have climbed out.
And the professor?
Acted suspiciously. He rummaged around in his leather bag.
And?
He seemed to have found what he was searching for.
Good. Good work.
Now, perhaps you could give me some information.
Oh!
All right. We should...
What? The light's gone out.
Flashlights! Ah! Get off me!
There, sir. An envelope.
Maybe you shouldn't open it. Oh.
My dear Nico, you should take a closer look at the box.
What the dickens?
What the dickens? It's empty.
It's a...
Away with it! Take cover!
Gosh.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Is everyone all right? Are you hurt?
Where are all the people?
Quick thinking. Well done, Zellner.
New pictures unlocked. So maybe I have the extra stuff.
I think the tunnel collapsed.
Then he's trapped. Hurry, we have to lock the second exit.
Sir, there's a fire up ahead. The engine's burning.
It's a distraction. Hurry, block the exit.
But, sir...
The fire will consume all the oxygen.
He's right, Inspector. A fire in a narrow tunnel is extremely dangerous.
Yes.
Merde. Go to the front of the train, find the engineer, and tell him to move the train out of the tunnel.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
I guess fingerprints are out of the question now.
You have to uncouple the freight car. You understand?
I understand.
I'll see to the passengers. They should all wait in the tunnel. We'll check each one in turn as they go out.
Let's get to it.
Oh my gosh, it's so dark. What happened? Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. I have to uncouple the freight car before the smoke in the tunnel suffocates us. I see no timers, so I think we're cool. Oh, all my stuff is gone. Was I supposed to talk to him about other stuff first?
Champagne. The finest. Maybe we'll open a bottle if we get out of the tunnel alive. Until then, though, it's no use to me. Whiskey, scotch, rum, liqueurs. Enough to entertain everyone on the train all the way from Paris to Istanbul.
Take a bottle of alcohol. Ew.
High-proof rum. Could be useful.
Not for drinking.
My God, what a fire. I hope Constable Oliver can at least reach the engine.
To see if he does anything
The
else.
other passengers escaped from the train. I can see their silhouettes in the light of the fire. If I
Good.
don't hurry up and uncouple the freight car, they'll suffocate.
Okay, okay. Alrighty, alrighty.
Rum from Austria. Believe it or not, it's 80% alcohol by volume. There's no way anyone would drink it straight.
Ugh. Use high-proof rum with... nothing. Alright, cool. So, let's go outside here.
The inspector's trap failed. The thief must have got wind of it. Worse than that, he turned the tables. To win a game of cat and mouse, you have to know who is the cat and who is the mouse.
Yes, indeed.
The tunnel may very well have collapsed. It's difficult to see much because of the darkness and dust, but something certainly crushed the rear of the freight car.
See if it's the same thing.
It's possible that the other freight cars are intact and it only caught the one in which the dynamite exploded. But I'll have to uncouple it if the train's to be able to leave the tunnel.
Yes, because it won't be able to get through.
It's still quite warm and too warped to open.
Okay. Cool. Or whatever. We'll climb off the train, I guess. It is so dark.
I'm sure I could uncouple the car if I only had enough light to see what I'm doing.
That could be a problem. Let's go back. Then go in. We need to find light. Oh, hey, there's a candy bowl down here. Cool.
A lot was damaged by the sudden stop, but the bowl was thick enough to survive the fall. The last of the candy has vanished. Measured against the exploding freight car, I think the railway will overlook the loss.
Yes. Can we... Yes! And we can make a light of it somehow, right? We can burn it, I guess.
I filled the bowl about a third of the way with rum. Phew, strong stuff.
Ugh. Alright, so... Oh, I can. Okay, we can't walk. Okay, cool.
Oh, pardon me. I did not mean to scare you.
What are you doing here, Doctor?
Legrand asked me to check whether there are any passengers left on the train.
Really? No one is here, except for me and you.
Excellent. Then I will continue searching at the front.
Did anyone act suspiciously before the explosion? Did anyone leave their seat, for example?
I was the only one on the train who wasn't seated when the freight car exploded. Thank God. Otherwise, I would have been caught by the blast as well.
You certainly were lucky.
Perhaps I was. What happened over there? The inspector said something about gas canisters that exploded.
If Inspector Legrand says so, it must be so, right?
I have been to war, and this was no minor explosion. I rather doubt that the freight car was packed to the roof with gas canisters.
The investigations are ongoing, but first we have to get the burning train out of the tunnel.
Of course.
Can I have a match?
How are the passengers?
They are in a state of shock, of course. The blackout and the sudden stop were frightening enough, but then the explosion, the dust. Everyone rushed for the exits. I was helping the American woman bring Lady Westmacott to safety. They are waiting outside in the tunnel. One entrance is blocked by a fire, and the other one seems to have collapsed.
Continue to search the train. I'll decouple the buried freight car.
All right.
I need light. No, dude.
Doctor, can you give me a few matches?
Yes, thank you.
Certainly.
Sheesh.
Thanks.
Super matches.
I'll meet you outside.
Do hurry.
Super matches. Yes. Awesome. Oh, look at the chair. Chair!
The chair either fell over thanks to the sudden stop, or an escaping passenger knocked it over. Wanting to get off the train as quickly as possible after a sudden stop and a massive tremor, that's understandable. It's not bothering me, I'll leave it there. The chair either...
No, you're supposed to do as in Book of Written Tales 1. You're supposed to have like 10 random comments about how the chair is super boring. Come on. So alright, well, nothing of that. Oh, we'll take a curtain. Yeah, take the curtain. I totally didn't even click the curtain. Yeah, exactly. Hitbox was like, wait. Yeah, we took a curtain. We totally need that. Let's look out.
I don't see Legrand or the constable, but I can make out the silhouettes of some of the passengers. They seem to be unscathed. All the same, the fire is getting bigger, and I don't have much time.
Okay, cool. Let's go.
I should concentrate on uncoupling the freight car. I'm positive that Legrand has everything else under control.
Cool. Good to know that, you know, we didn't miss anything over there. I think we can do this. Oh. Or that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, set the rum on fire.
Just as I expected, the alcohol burns with an almost invisible flame.
Oh.
The flame is hot, but it's no use as a light source.
Oh, I see.
The flame is certainly bigger and hotter than a match, but even so, the curtain would probably just smolder.
Aw.
That should do it. Can't really say the fabric was eager to soak up the rum. I, on the other hand, soaked up enough in my fingers to smell like a drunk.
Poor thing.
The alcohol on the curtains would burn just as dimly as in the bowl. It's no good.
Drats. Oh. Okay. Go outside? I don't know.
There's a pretty intense draft here. The fire is sucking up the oxygen.
Oh, I see. Oh, we can climb up the ladder now.
Hello? Nothing.
What? What? Boring. Okay. I'm just gonna check something. It was kind of as I thought. At how long we've been recording. Let's see here. We're playing.
I bought it last week.
Yes. Is there anything in this other room? Like, can we make it like a torch or something? Look at the window. We can look at the chair. Oh, go back to... Wait. Oh, extinguisher.
I noticed the extinguisher earlier. Doesn't match the decor. I suppose that the railway company had to comply with safety regulations at the cost of aesthetics. It'd be useless against the fire out there, and it's too cumbersome to carry around. At best, I can use it here.
Okay. Oh, yes! Torch! Total torch.
All right, let's go.
Light is the torch, yeah?
The alcohol on the curtain burns just as darkly as in the bowl. It's no help.
Damn. What do we do then? I was doing so good. So good.
It's taking too long. Time is running out.
Is this really not the way to do it? Oh, crud. Okay. I think we'll actually take a break here. I'll save the game. I'll save over... I'm gonna go with like 2 saves, so we're gonna save over this. Yes, overwrite this, and, yeah, lots of things happening. Oh my gosh, how are we gonna do this? I have no idea, but, hopefully we'll figure it out. So, we are playing the Raven, and having fun. So, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you later.